Thanks, Emily. Well, the financially troubled Autumn Hills Assisted Living Facility got a new infusion of cash today.
Metro's Industrial Development Board approved a $1.2 million request from a new group that's taking over the place. This comes after News Channel 5 investigates raised questions about how the facility was being run and the man who's been running it. Our consumer investigator Jennifer Kraus was there when the vote was taken.
And Rory, there were a lot of smiles and congratulatory handshakes after the vote, but there were also some there who were surprised the deal was approved.
It's very important that this facility continue to operate and that those people are taken care of.
The roughly 2-hour meeting was at times contentious.
But I can't see why this is held up at this point.
As supporters of a new group calling itself Fairview Housing and Healthcare asked Metro's Industrial Development Board to approve the sale of private bonds to buy the Autumn Hills Assisted Living Facility from the city and take over management of the struggling facility.
I'm here to ask for your approval of this bond sale so that we can help the new buyers.
State Representative Brenda Gilmore was among those in the packed committee room who argued in favor of the plan, which calls for $1.25 million in private bonds, money that will also be used to pay off old debts and the previous ownership group run by Mike Hampton. But the people involved with Fairview Housing insist Hampton is resigned and is out of the picture, and that they only want what's best for Autumn Hills.
I think that this facility serves the community by doing something families simply cannot do.
They told the IDB they'll do their very best to run a tight budget.
You know, it's already on a shoestring budget. I mean, it's bare bones. It's not really much more that we can cut.
In fact, according to the numbers they gave the IDB, they only plan to spend about $2 per meal to feed each resident. The lone resident from the facility who showed up, though, was not in favor of this new group taking over.
I think we need some outside people in.
And Metro Councilman Jim Shulman questioned moving forward immediately with the plan, too. After our initial investigation, Shulman called on Metro to conduct a thorough audit, and he strongly urged the board to put off making a decision until the audit results are back. And IDB Chair Ginger Hauser seemed to share his concerns.
I would rather defer this item until Metro has done their due diligence.
The Fairview Housing Group's new chair, Sam Latham, then made one final push.
I think it's time that we give the opportunity to become part of the IT city. And with my history, and I'm not here to make an issue of race, but black business doesn't get a fair shake in this city.
And after board members decided that even if there are problems with the deal, they won't be held liable.
All those in favor of the motion to approve the bond, say aye. Aye. Those opposed, nay.
They approved the deal, with only Hauser voting against it. Afterward, Shulman said he was stunned and disappointed in the board.
Well, I just don't think that you proceed ahead until you get all the information that you need.
Shulman says he's also concerned that Fairview's board was only formed last week and their new administrator hasn't even taken over yet. With this new bond money, though, the group plans to buy Autumn Hills from Metro, hopefully, they say, by the end of the month. That sale will still need to be approved by the mayor's office, a decision Shulman hopes the mayor won't take lightly. Vicki?